Welcome to Weird Historian. These old photos capture real moments from the past. Strange, powerful, and often forgotten pieces of history that still speak to us today. A brave Vietnamese woman with her children confronting US soldier, 1967. A British merchant being carried by a Sikkimese lady on her back, West Bengal, 1903. A Marine helps a wounded comrade to cover despite enemy fire during battle, Leatherneck Square, May 15, 1967. A special mask for hiding one's emotions when playing poker, 1937. A tunnel rat explores a hole between floors of a Viet Cong tunnel system. A young girl stands near live alligators on an alligator farm in Florida, US, 1948. Adding Belarusian sign in Opera House, 1945. Adolf with some very sweet kids serving their country. An African-American soldier sits on guard outside a slave auction, Atlanta, Georgia, 1864. Blind pioneer, Kaunas, Lithuania, 1962. Child patients sit bound and tied to a radiator inside the psychiatric hospital in Deir el-Kamar, Lebanon, 1982. Couple at a fair in Mexico, 1940. Disturbing photo from grandmother's photo album, early 1900s. Dolphin catchers in the Black Sea, Tuapse, USSR, 1947. Donald Trump in 1980 with a model of Trump Tower. During the Johnstown flood in 31 of May of 1889, the house of John Schultz was pushed from its foundations, pierced by a tree, and floated along with mud and debris from the dam. All 6 people inside survived. Dutch girls escorting American soldiers to a dance after World War II. Ella Harper, known as the Camel Girl, was born with a very rare orthopedic condition that caused her knees to bend backwards, called congenital genu recurvatum. Exotic dancers charged in 1983 Clearwater, Florida, for violating nudity laws, but charges dropped after clever bikini demonstration in court. Finnish sniper, 1941, World War II. Frida Dufour, first woman to climb the Aoraki in New Zealand, 1906. Free French soldiers enjoying the view inside Hitler Eagle nest. Full face swimming mask from 1928. Gas mask parade, Tokyo, 1930s. German artillerymen pose for a photo in their winter clothing, World War I. German soldiers decapitate a statue of Stalin, 1941. Halloween during the 1930s. Hell's Cafe in Paris, 1920s. Image of the altar at the Church of Segusino in Venice, Italy, 1919, following the end of the First World War. In 1948, Life magazine photographer Mark Kaufman captured a baby seal relaxing on a bench in a British pub. Josephine Myrtle Corbin, The Four-Legged Woman, 1890. Les Diableries, a series of stereoscopic photographs published in Paris during the 1860s. Men searching Bidston Moss waste tip for items to sell. Wirral, Merseyside, UK, 1985. Mrs. Fanny Mills, or the Ohio Bigfoot Girl. Motel manager James Brock pours muriatic acid in the Monson Motor Lodge pool to evict black swimmers, 1964. Nurses carry babies during a gas drill in a London hospital in 1940. Odd photo of Helen Keller with her eyes open, 1913. Off the coast of Brazil, local fishermen rescued British sailor Poona Lim, who had spent 133 days on a raft in the open ocean, 1943. Old picture hanging in the basement hallway of a hospital. Patient brutally restrained in a mental institution, France, 1900. Photograph of Maria Rasputina holding a portrait of her father, Grigory Rasputin. She left Russia in 1920, became a US citizen, and lived in Los Angeles until her passing in 1977, photo taken in 1972. Photograph of the Japanese soldier Yasuno Chikao, an instant before he strikes off Siflit's head, was taken from the body of a Japanese casualty later in the war, 1943. Postcard of the youngest NCO of the war, 1918. Remember when Hooters for girls was just seen as totally normal? Dallas, Texas, 1940. Shadow of a noose against a brick tower during war crimes trials, Nuremberg, Germany. Soviet scientist Vladimir Demikov pictured next to the two-headed dog he created. After 23 attempts of grafting dog heads onto the bodies of other dogs, he managed to create one that survived for 4 days by connecting their circulatory systems and vertebrae, 1959. Teenagers in the Warsaw Ghetto on Nowa Lippi Street, 1943. The marriage of 22-year-old Charlie Johns and 9-year-old Eunice Winstead that took place in the state of Tennessee, United States, January 1937. The whipping post in the Baltimore City Jail, which was used until 1938, 1910. This 1998 photo features Eve Astrid Anderson posing with a Bushmaster rifle aimed at vintage Apple computers. This is Robert Earl Hughes, the one-time world's heaviest man, and his pet dog. Treatment for headaches in 1895. Two 13-year-old boys who caught smallpox at the same time. The first had been vaccinated as a child and only developed a few scabs that healed quickly. The other one got the severe form of the disease, 1910. Two German soldiers pose with fragments of a destroyed statue of Stalin, 1941. Two Marines from the 2nd Battalion, 1st Marine Regiment during fighting at Wana Ridge during the Battle of Okinawa, May 1945. Vietnam War from the winning side, 1955. Vladimir Lenin's call to arms, 1920, Moscow, Soviet Russia. Woman poses with her penny farthing bike in the late 1890s, dressed in a three-piece suit. Wrapped medical cadavers at University of Pennsylvania, 1915.